Hi everyone, this is Miss Karen from the North Riverside Public Library. I'm reading you a book today about Black History Month, and this one is about Harriet Tubman. I'm going to learn something new too. Join me. Meet Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman was very brave. She spent her life fighting slavery. A slave is someone who is owned by another person. And this is Harriet Tubman. A long time ago, there was slavery in the United States. Most slaves, like Harriet, were African Americans. Many worked on large farms. They did not get paid to work. They had very, very hard lives. And this is what they were doing long, long time ago. Harriet Tubman was born in Maryland around 1820. She was a slave. Most slaves were not allowed to play or go to school. The people who owned Harriet treated her very badly. They beat her many times. Like all slaves, Harriet had to do whatever her owners told her to do. Escape. Harriet ran away in 1949. She escaped with the help of the Underground Railroad. It was not a real railroad, it was a group of people who helped slaves escape to states where there was no slavery. Harriet escaped to Pennsylvania. The state of Pennsylvania was a free state. That means there was no slavery there. A dangerous life. Harriet wanted to help other slaves run away too. She became part of the Underground Railroad. It was very dangerous work. Harriet moved the runaway slaves in the middle of the night. She led them from one stop on the Underground Railroad to the next. Many people wanted to stop Harriet. They said they would give a lot of money to whoever caught her. Harriet did not worry about getting caught. She helped more than 300 slaves leave their owners. Harriet here is on the left. She poses with some of the people that she helped. She's right here. And this is a real picture. Free at last. A war began in the United States in 1861. This was the Civil War. Slave states fought against free states. Harriet helped the free states. The Civil War ended in 1865. The free states won. Slavery was no longer allowed. All slaves were set free. Harriet spent the rest of her life helping people who had been slaves. Ex-slaves hurried to leave their old lives behind. They traveled to states in the North. Harriet turned her home in New York into a place for ex-slaves to live. Harriet did die in 1913. She will always be remembered for the great risks she faced so that others could be free. This is her timeline. In 1820, she was born a slave in Maryland. In 1949, she runs away to Pennsylvania. In 1849 and 1850, she began working on the Underground Railroad. In 1859, we have to go in order. She buys a home in New York that she uses to help hide runaway slaves. In 1861, she is a nurse and a spy during the Civil War. In 1903, she turns her house over to poor Black families. In 1913, she dies on March 10th. This is a poem about Harriet Tubman. Come with me, says Harriet, and hop aboard my freedom train. And when the ride is finally done, we'll never be a slave again. You can help others. You can do chores for an older person in your neighborhood or give food and clothes to a shelter for homeless people. Give your time to help a charity that you believe in. The end. Well, I certainly did learn something more about Harriet Tubman. She is back in history, part of our history now of Black History Month in February. I hope you enjoyed that. I learned something new, and I hope you did too. Thanks, and we'll see you again.